daughter is 9 years old. She was diagnosed with rhabdomyosarcoma when she was 7. She was stage 4 when they found it. She walked in my classroom and told me she couldn't see out of her right eye. They looked her over and saw that there was some serious problems. Her right eye was completely turned in towards her nose. I'll never forget that first MRI when she's just looking at me like, what is gonna happen to me? And just looking around at all these big, huge things. And MRIs are long. And I sat in there with her for the 2 hours that she had to lay completely still because she was not sedated. It was very scary for her at first. And I just looked at her and I said, you can do this. About 30 minutes after that, they came in the ER and said, your child has cancer and she's gonna start radiation tomorrow. I just remember feeling like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen now?
Right now when these kids are sedated, I go with the nurse and we walk them all the way through the hospital and up another elevator. And that's a lot for a kid that's leaving a mom or dad in the room. It's a far little walk. When you walk in that room, it is dark and that camera is huge when you walk in and it is intimidating.
The children have always had to share the facilities with the adults, and it can be intimidating. They're in an unfamiliar set of surroundings. There's a degree of being alone. And the machine is sort of like being put in a pipe, and it's noisy during the scan. A lot of the scans involve laying still for a long time. They might involve having an intravenous line started. So all these things combine to make it a kind of anxiety-producing experience.
If she gets into the mindset of, this is scary, I can't do this, I mean, we don't want her to go there. We need her to be positive and to fight. If she's down or if she's depressed, that's not good for her body. She's had 6 MRIs. To have a 9-year-old lay still on a table for, 2 hours that's a long time. That would be hard for me as an adult. In our situation, I mean, she's in the fight of her life right now. When she just recently relapsed, they knew how to keep her calm and to make her feel safe. And that is what's most important is, making these kids feel safe. We never would have made it without the doctors and the nurses here at Mercy.
When you come in our hospital, from the time you check in, everybody's smiling, you meet that familiar face, and I think we're really strong as a staff at connecting those families with someone that they can feel comfortable with. Mercy's really big with just helping the kids just be kids and making them feel comfortable, and Child Life's always been there to kind of help facilitate that. When kids have different things to do when they're in the hospital, they heal faster and the families are more comfortable here and their stress levels are down. Those kids that are kind of on the fine line of maybe needing sedation or maybe being able to do it okay, I think you'll be able to cross that line a lot easier when it looks more kid-friendly than what it does now.
We've had a very successful program in the pediatric test and treatment facility, and I've dedicated staff. We have nice, bright colors. It's a really good experience for them. We would like to extend that to MRI. What we're looking to do is have some enhancements in the room, not just to the machine, but the room itself, that will allow us to change, for instance, color schemes on the ceiling and the walls, but have kid-friendly stuff that will set the children at ease, and it'll give them a wow factor when they walk in. They may forget about having a test when they're just looking around.
Mercy is all about the experience, but this is kind of the last missing piece where I think would be huge for our kids in the Children's Hospital. And I think if we could get this funded, it would be a game changer, I think, for sure.
The atmosphere matters. My hope is that the kids can not feel as anxious and to feel safe, and the environment plays a big part in that.